Well, hello there, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel and to the Ha Giang Loop for day 4. Today our journey begins in Beolak, where we have a river ferry to cross halfway through our journey. Now, don't listen to me in this video coming up soon when I tell you that Google Maps says it's only 2 hours away. This turned into an 8-hour grueling journey through the northern mountainous regions of Vietnam. So that 8 hours represents only half the distance we had to cover to get to our night's accommodation in a little town called Du Gia. I also want to state that if you are planning on doing this leg of the journey, please make sure that you are competent enough to handle a motorcycle, especially if you're getting one as heavy and cumbersome as the one that I've got. Not as much so if you're riding the little PG ones, they're very capable off-road, but please make sure that you know what you're doing and you know where you're going, because it would be quite easy to get lost and injured and run out of help or fuel or anything else on these roads. So as you can see, we're heading out of town here across the river. To the right is the road we came in on yesterday, and to the left is the road we are taking. This road is called the DT217 for those wanting to know where we're going, and it quickly turns from what I would say a normal northern Vietnamese mountainous road here to, well, not a road. It turns into something that's not a road. I've rode many places around the world on motorbikes, and the ones that we encountered coming down towards that ferry were as hard as it gets in most places. Luckily for us, it remained dry. But yeah, that's basically going to be all the introduction I need to give. I just want to say a quick thanks to everybody who's been continually watching this series. It does mean a lot that I'm getting a steady stream of support, even though we are still growing as a channel and my video editing skills are slowly progressing. It means a lot that you guys are still here. So I hope you enjoy, come with us and enjoy the scenery, enjoy the music, and enjoy the feeling of the northern Vietnamese mountainous regions and the small pokey little mountain villages along the way. Good morning. I didn't make a video this morning because I was a little bit nervous about the trip we've got planned for the day. We've just left the hotel about 20 minutes ago. We've fueled up. I had a coffee. I haven't had breakfast yet, but we are on the back roads with the locals. This is another way back to Motorbike, which is about 2 hours from here, and it crosses a bamboo ferry, which is pretty cool looking. So we're on the back road that goes down towards that, and yeah, basically I assume the conditions get a little bit worse the closer we get to the ferry, but at the moment, as you could probably see from the footage, it's not too bad. But we'll see how we go. We've got Mel, the trooper, here, doing very well. Loving life. So let's get back into it. Our first mission was to find a cafe or a place to eat that was open. So we pulled up Google. But we ended up either not finding them, or we found them and they were just closed. Maybe it was off season or something. Yeah. How the hell do you build a house like that out here? The way that our convoy operates when we're on holidays of this nature is usually someone up the front, in this case, as you can see, me now, has the GPS loaded up on their phone so they know exactly where they're going. And when a turn of importance comes up, or a T-intersection, or somewhere that offers an alternative route, we usually will stop there and wait for the people who are coming up from behind that may or may not know where they're going. So it just allows everybody to ride at their own pace between little spots. They can stop, they can take photos, they can do whatever they like. But usually we're in a few hundred metres of each other, maximum maybe a kilometre or so if we're waiting for somebody who's either riding a little bit slower or has taken a toilet stop or something like that. But we try and keep everything a little bit as tight as we can, really, just so that we're all safe and aware of where everybody is. That's this town.
Go get a zoom out further.
We're like pretty close to the ferry.
There was another road that links up. Okay, if we're still on the right path, keep going. Maybe we've already passed it.
Here,
it's back here, okay. So we've passed that intersection point.
So yeah, I'm just following the blue line. Is this the town?
I guess so. I think it looks like there's something close to the ferry. So I guess from now, if we just see anything, we just stop, get a coffee or whatever.
I know, it just says an hour and 27 to Motorbike, so probably about half hour to the ferry, I'd say.
We're going to see if there's something. Oh, there's a cafe here. Oh, wait on. Yes, we have a cafe in half an hour. That's where it links up the other one. Aim for here. We're not going to miss it, are we? It's just this side of the ferry.
Wouldn't think so.
Ah, there's two routes though. Stay in there. We want to stay in the DT 217.
Yeah, right. That's the thing I got on low. Good. A better one. Don't know how he knows that, but... Sorry, Mel. Wait, wedding or school? So guys, I'm sure there are a lot of people out there that are much better riders than I, and are looking at this thinking that it's no big deal. And to be honest, it wouldn't have been such a big deal. Not only am I not used to riding these adventure bikes, but this one in particular, it's a 500cc. It's got 3 full pannier racks on it. It's got 2 people on it, all of the accessories and helmets and things like that. And it would have to weigh over 300 kilos from just holding it with my legs at intersections and things. I can feel the weight, but for me it's just not the right kind of bike to be throwing around the bush like this. And you'll see when the roads get even worse than what they are now, it tends to follow its own path, and the front tyre is so light because of all the weight on the back that if you accelerate too much going up hills, it just almost does nothing. So it will just follow the ruts and just lift off at any, like you can see right now as I go around this corner, just here, it just decides to not grip onto anything because the stones are so loose and there's so little weight on the front of the wheels. So at some hill climb spots, I almost didn't want to do them because I knew that if I accelerated, the front tyre would almost just lift up and flip the bike. So, and I'm not that good a rider, you know, I can handle bikes, dirt bikes even better than these things, but I grew up riding, but I'm not, you know, doing backflips or anything and freestyle motocross rider. So this is about my limit. The weight of this bike is about as much as I like to handle. So, and most people will know also that if you're filming with a GoPro-like camera, the gradient and incline of a lot of these slopes doesn't look as bad on the camera here, on this video. But when you're there in person, like 15 degrees incline is quite insane, especially on the dirt. So yeah, I had a lot on my mind. I was a lot to worry about for me. So this was a welcome break for us. We stopped here at the coffee shop and we continued on. So guys, this is where it all went pear-shaped. Coming up here on the left-hand side, I'll indicate where we should have gone, down that little goat track. Instead, we followed our noses and headed down this way. Now from that goat track that I just talked about on is a new road that's under development. You can see the side walls of the road here have got fresh excavator bucket scrapings on them, so it's still being constructed. This is still being dug out the side of the mountain. And we get to a point down here where we realise we've gone the wrong way, not only because the people down in the ferry are yelling and screaming and waving their hands at us, but because the road comes to an end.
Yeah, that's it.
That road, that looks better.
Yeah, that does look better.
So upon realising this, we've got to turn around. And again, as I said before, the slopes, they seem to have flattened out in these videos because the slope that we get stuck down was so steep that I couldn't ride my motorcycle up for fear that it would flip backwards. As I said earlier, it's so light at the front end. So enjoy this clip because I certainly didn't.
Why so slow? I like how you stop at the hardest spots. Oh, look at them all coming across.
Oh, fuck. Can I get off?
Certainly can, Penny. Yeah, of course. There's a little boat ride you can do down. See that boat down there? Dave! No, it's too late. Are you kidding me? It's not the right way.